comes the insurance. We shed, we rise. No more fat disguise. From dawn till dusk, feel the burn, no lies. Everywhere you're living, we rugged every ride.
And we back. Long time no see. Sorry for not vlogging on this channel for a minute. Life be lifing, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all the things. But we're back. And if you haven't seen my New Year's reflections on my main channel, talking about everything creative reptiles and photography wise and podcasting wise, go back and watch that video. Totally different video from this one, but this one for Shed Yourself Vlogs, we're doing a Reflections 2025 where I speak on and talk about all the positive things that has happened this year and all the things that I'm grateful for 2025 as we move on to 2026. Usually I do a New Year's resolution video where I share my goals for the new year. I'm do something different this year and just be about gratefulness and appreciation and highlighting the positive things that has happened this year. So this year with Shed Yourself Vlogs, as you can see, I did a lot of running. a lot of 5Ks, some 10Ks. I'm training for Walt Disney World 10K. Oh, as of recording this video, as of recording this vlog, we are 8 days away from race weekend. Next week, I will be getting on a plane going to Orlando to do the Walt Disney World 10K. I've been training all year for this. Ever since Springtime Surprise, I've been gun-hoing, training like crazy. We are 8 days away. 8 days away. I'm super excited, super pumped. So I did a lot of running this year. Y'all seen the vlogs. Y'all seen the recaps from the Pride 5K to the Navy 5K, the Springtime Surprise where I attempted 2 races back to back, a 5K and a 10-miler. Don't ever do that again as a big boy with ankle issues. But it has been an amazing journey. A lot of fun runs. I hate that I couldn't do the St. Jude one this year, but things happen for a reason, and it all worked out positively for my good. But yeah, did a lot of running. So grateful. Earned a lot of medals. I love my medals, and I can't wait to be down in Florida in 8 days to earn another medal for 2026. So happy. But yeah, running. Also, I had to put a pause on my personal training for financial reasons, but I will get back and join Thick Skin Fitness, Coach Garrett. But Coach Garrett, he has been a major highlight of 2026 for me. The time I had working with him was amazing. I've lost weight. I've gained a lot of knowledge. He's helped me mentally with my mental health as well. And thanks to him and even to all the rest of the clients, because we all communicate together in a group chat and we meet up every Monday night on Zoom or Teams or whatever. The whole community, the thick skin community, has really helped me, and now I am back at OA meetings, Overeaters Anonymous. I go to the one at my church now on Sunday nights, and I really do appreciate Garrett and the crew. And like I said, I had to put a pause on it because of finances. So much has happened all at once, and so I couldn't afford the service, but I'm coming back. I am coming back for sure. I'm getting a second job, so I will, yeah, so when sorry, my family drove by. So when I get this second job and, get my finances in order, I'm going to go back and rehire Coach Garrett. And he was very understanding. He understood. He's worked with me a lot, and I really do appreciate everything. I am eternally grateful for him. He has been the best fitness coach I've ever experienced, and I've had a lot over the years. I've lost weight throughout my life, gained it back, lost weight, gained it back. But he's really, really helped me, and I feel like I'm on a very positive trajectory. I can't even talk. Sorry. To where when I lose this weight this final time, I'm not gaining that shit back. Like I said, because he doesn't just focus on the physical, he also focuses on the mental, the emotional, and it's amazing. So I highly recommend him. Thick Skin, and I will put his link to his Instagram and stuff in the description of this video. Thick Skin Fitness, Coach Garrett Welsh. He is amazing. I highly recommend and shout him out to everybody. Anybody looking to lose weight, join that program, one-on-one programs. It's amazing. And I regret that I had to put a pause on it for temporarily until I get the second job and I can afford them again. Let's see. Graduation. I got my master's degree. I never thought I was going to go back to school and get a master's. Never my wildest dreams, but life has a way of, doing things you didn't expect. So yeah, this past May, I walked across that stage and got my master's degree, and it feels great. Feels amazing. Now my job with them cutting my pay, that has nothing to do with my master's. It's just the government being the government and the school system being the school system. But that doesn't take away all the hard work that I did getting that degree. It doesn't take away all the hard work I've been doing currently as an educator, as a teacher. It doesn't take away, I don't regret it. I do not regret it at all. And I am extremely proud. I'm shocked, to be honest, because if you don't know my educational journey, my whole life I've been a C student from elementary on to my undergrad, and I failed classes in my undergrad and been a C student, low GPAs. I'm dyslexic, been dyslexic my whole life. My parents enrolled me in so many reading camps and programs and getting services for me as a child, and no matter what, I still get test anxiety. I'm struggling to pass these praxis tests, but I'm still doing it. I'm studying, but it's just education. I've always been discouraged, and I've always felt dumb growing up. So to do this master's degree and to do this program and to not only graduate, but graduate with honors, all A's, and not only that, but my professors nominated me and gave me a reward for Outstanding Teacher of the Year. It was just crazy. It was just wild. May, that month really, really showed me of my potential. And it was the proudest moments in the month of this year for me. And I'm just blown away. So shout out to CBU, Christian Brothers University. Shout out to all of my professors. Shout out to all of my classmates that did this journey with me. The same people that I walked across the stage with in my master's program were the same people who was with me every step of the way. We were the same students in the same class for both semesters. For 2 years. It was more than 2 semesters, for 2 straight years. The same group of teachers, educators trying to get their license and their degrees. We all did it together as a group, and we became a family. And it was a beautiful moment, and I appreciate everybody. And shout out to my parents for always supporting me and encouraging me, even on the days that were bad. You had a bad day at work dealing with unruly parents or unruly students, and then you had to go to class that night and do a presentation or write a paper or do some sort of activity, and you're just emotionally and mentally drained. There would have been nights where I came home in tears, and my mom would just sit there and talk to me, or my dad would sit there and talk to me and just encourage me, and I couldn't have done it without them too. It's been a blessing. I am truly blessed human being, and I couldn't have done this without all of them. So yeah, that was a major highlight for my life, to say not only am I a teacher, I'm officially a teacher, but I am a master's degree earning teacher. And I got an award for outstanding educator from my school. So it was just amazing. Health wise, we're still sticking on health. I got blood work done thanks to the encouragement of my coach Garrett, because we were trying to see if I had thyroid issues because of my struggles with losing weight and stuff. Not only did I not have thyroids, did not have diabetes, and my infamous alpha-gal allergy that everybody knows, where I got bit by a tick a couple of years back, probably 2 or 3 years now, and I can no longer eat like meat or cheese or any type of mammal products. It was just all chicken and seafood and veggies. So I was kind of veganish, but not really. I did blood work for that. The doctor said, while you're here and we're getting blood from you, let's go ahead and test for the alpha-gal as well. And we did, and everything came back negative. So I'm still a little scared to try cheese. And I did try cheese once. I ate a cheese pizza at my niece's birthday party. Had no reaction. But I'm still a little scared to go back to meat, like beef and pork. I'm very, very scared. I get anxiety. Even smelling it, I get anxiety, because this has been a very traumatizing situation of the foods you've been eating your whole life. You can no longer eat because it can send you to an anaphylactic shock, and you got to get an EpiPen, and you got to drive or rush to the ER and stuff like that. That's very traumatizing and scary. So I haven't tried much, but the fact that the test blood work came back negative, because they did say that as long as you don't get bit by a tick, the Lone Star tick again, it will go away eventually. I'm so grateful for that. So even though I still got some anxiety over it, and I'm not in a rush to try beef and pork and things like that, a weight has been lifted off my shoulders a bit, to where I don't have to fear death when it comes to food. Like if I go to a restaurant and I order chicken, I don't have to worry or stress about cross-contamination and things like that. And I still got my EpiPen. I'm not getting rid of that. I'm going to keep that EpiPen as long as insurance pays for that shit. And I'm going to keep refilling it as long as insurance pays for that. So I'm not worried on that front, but I'm just grateful that the test came back negative and that it's no longer detected in my body. That particular allergy strain is no longer detected. So super happy about that and grateful for that. Mental growth, my mental health. Now, granted, I'm a realist. I am a realist. I know that when it comes to PTSD and depression, y'all know I'm a survivor. I've been sharing my story for years, since 2012. I am a survivor of attempted self-deletion and stuff like that. I know those thoughts don't go away. Those thoughts come and go, but I've grown so much mentally this year, and I've dealt with a lot. I dealt with a lot of grief, animal grief, human grief. The beginning of the year, January, my uncle died, and we were just celebrating Christmas with him and his wife. We were just celebrating Christmas, and then we'll never forget, Martin Luther King weekend changed everything, and he was gone. And a lot of other people didn't make it. A lot of other people passed. Just recently, I went to a funeral for my childhood best friend. Her father passed. And this is, when I say childhood best friend, we've been best friends since birth. Like, our moms knew each other before we came out the womb, because they went to church together and grew up together. So it was like, this has been my best friend. And to see her and her family grieve the loss of their father this past weekend really put into reflection and introspection, like, damn, we are getting old. Our parents are getting old. Grandparents, uncles, everybody. It's been a lot. But I have noticed that my mental and my emotional and my emotions have gotten a lot better. I've grown, y'all know emotional intelligence. People always talk about, having strong emotional intelligence versus weak emotional intelligence. I've really, really matured emotionally. I do have my moments. Y'all know, if y'all friends of mine on social medias, I can get a good rant in, but because I get so passionate about certain things, but I have noticed that I've grown a lot. I've been less reactive, and I still sit in my emotions, and I acknowledge my emotions. Like if I cry, I cry. If I get upset or angry, I will say I'm pissed off right now. But the way I react or lack thereof has been amazing, and I'm shocked at how mature I've become mentally. And now it's gotten to the point to where I'm sitting here trying to give people advice and help them out during their struggles, during their trials and tribulations, when they get emotional, but they're trying to hold it in. I'm like, no, don't hold it in, because if you hold it in, you gonna kill over stress and things like that. Like, you need to let it out. If you need to cry, cry. I have noticed that I've gotten more social. I am by default an introvert. Not only am I an introvert, but sorry, I had to pause. Amazon driver pulled up. Packages coming in slowly but surely. The holidays, stuff we ordered for Christmas just now coming in. But yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, I overall super excited, super grateful. Super excited for what to come. Super grateful for what I've already done thus far. We're not finished. We're not finished. Not just with the vlogs, but just with everything. I still have goals that need to be met, even though I've accomplished a lot of goals this year. Like when I look back on last year's vlog, the New Year's vlog, a lot of stuff I said I was going to do, I did that shit. But there are some stuff on there that I haven't done. And mostly for financial reasons, I couldn't. But that's not going to stop no show, and it does not mean that the goals aren't still there. So we just going to keep grinding, keep shining, working towards getting a second job to help expedite some of this stuff. But yeah, we're still the trans, even though this government is on some bullshit, I'm still gonna, my goals ain't changed. I'm still gonna work towards top surgery and name change and all that other shit. I'm still gonna work towards, even if this administration is like, but you're still gonna say female on your license and you're still gonna say female on your passport. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I'm gonna live in my truth, and they can kiss my ass about that. But the top surgery, the hysterectomy, all that shit is still happening. It's just taking a little while longer because of my pay cut. So I wasn't able to save like I had planned on saving earlier this year. But it's still happening. It's still happening, still working, still grooving, still doing the things. But again, a lot of stuff that I said I was going to do, I did that shit, and I can't wait to continue on this journey. Again, we are 8 days away from the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. I'll be doing the 10K. I'm excited as the days go by. I was a lot nervous at first. Like I was like, what if I don't make it? What if I get swept? Blah, 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 blah. Well, one thing Coach Garrett has hammered home to me and taught me was, if you're going to sit here and do all these what ifs, why not do the what ifs of the positives? What if it goes right? Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. And so I've been doing that a lot. I've been practicing that a lot, especially in my journal while I'm journaling and stuff like that. Every time a negative thought pops in my head, I rewire that shit. Like I put a stop, a halt, and I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do it. And so I'm not thinking about them balloon ladies. I'm not thinking about getting swept. I'm not gonna get swept like I did the 10 miler. I know what I need to do. I'm going to do it. I know what exercises and stretches and precautions and tools and things that I need for my ankles so I don't be in any sharp pain while I'm running, and even after I'm running. I'm going to have a great time. Even if I'm on a very, very tight, strict budget, like I won't be at the theme parks riding rides and shit like that. Like, nah. But I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy myself, and I'm going to enjoy the moments. I'm going to enjoy the race. I'm going to enjoy accomplishing these goals, and I'm going to enjoy earning my medal, my 10K medal. I am so pumped. 8 days away. 8 days away. In 2 days, we're going to be in 2026. It's going to be a brand new year. So I'm going to try to post this either exactly New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. But in 8 days, I'm already marking shit off of my goal list. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a good time. Anyways, let me go because I got to edit this video and post it. But thank y'all, all the subscribers who have been supporting me, everybody who's been watching Shed Yourself Vlogs. Even if, you don't watch every video, but you always like and comment, I appreciate y'all. And continue to follow me on this journey. I can't wait. I can't wait to look back on these videos as a different Elias, as a smaller, more fit Elias, as a healthier Elias, a male presenting Elias, and look back at these vlogs and be like, damn, I did that. And then look back at the comments, look back and see the people who supported me since day one, who had my back, who encouraged me and gave me positive affirmations, who rooted for me. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's bigger and better things. So much is happening right now. So much craziness is happening right now in this world. But it's also a lot of blessings and a lot of positives as well. So, like Coach Garrett said, if you can spend the energy thinking about the what ifs in a negative way, use that same energy and think about the positives. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm your host, Prince Elias. This has been Shed Yourself Vlogs. If you're not following my main channel, Creative Reptiles, go and watch that. All my reptile content, my photography content, my podcast, watch all that over there. I appreciate y'all. And next time you see a video uploaded to this, we will either be in Florida or back home from Florida at the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. I love y'all. Happy fucking New Year. We did it. We survived 2025. Let's get ready to take on 2026. Peace.
So here comes the insurance. We shed, we ride.